What are the top best vanilla fragrances for women that also happen to be super affordable? Well, in this video, I'm going to be sharing with you 5 options for really affordable but top-notch fragrances for women that are vanilla forward. So these are going to be fragrances that heavily feature the vanilla note. Not all of them are going to be super gourmand, but a lot of them will be, and some of them are even unisex. If this is your first time watching this channel, hello, my name is Anya. I publish fragrance videos here every single week, 3 times a week, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, with a lot of bonus content in between. So if you're interested in fragrances, definitely consider joining us here. But all these perfumes, yes, are under $50. I'm going to be linking them below if you're interested in checking them out, but I'm really excited to share them with you. So starting off with Nebras by Lattafa, this is a beautiful gourmand vanilla. And like I said, there are going to be some gourmand vanillas in this video and some vanillas that are a little bit less gourmand. I don't think that just because a fragrance has vanilla, that fragrance is going to be like a super hyper gourmand. That is not the case in my experience. A lot of vanillas support a fragrance, but they don't necessarily make the fragrance gourmand. Well, in this case, Nebras is most certainly a sweet gourmand perfume. This is one to reach for if you just want that indulgent chocolate scent. This smells like a very kind of like a chocolate cake with a lot of cocoa powder. This smells like Swiss Miss powdery chocolate with mandarin and red berries at the top and a beautiful vanilla dry down. Vanilla features very heavily in this fragrance, so if you're looking for a gourmand vanilla perfume, this is definitely one to try. I especially love the packaging. I think is absolutely beautiful, like the bottle design, everything. This is a wonderful fragrance, and what I like about this is that it's not straight up chocolate and vanilla. There is some complexity in here. You definitely do smell the red berries and mandarin at the top, and that just doesn't go away very quickly. It stays a little bit, and I do appreciate that. I think that adds a little bit of something to this fragrance that I quite love, and this is still pretty accessible. So Nebras by Lattafa, this is a beautiful fragrance and I absolutely love it. Next up, I have a vanilla fragrance that's not necessarily going to be hyper gourmand. This does have a little bit of a different direction to it. I'm talking about Haramain's Junoon Noir. You've heard me talk about this fragrance. You know how much I love this perfume, and it's really, truly a wonderful fragrance. It's kind of like a fruity kumquat with vanilla. I believe there's like a relatively woody dry down here as well. And what's lovely about this is that there's a powdery quality to it. This is actually quite a complex perfume, and I really find myself fascinated by this and drawn to it constantly. I've talked about it in numerous videos for a reason. This is a perfume that has a powdery vanilla quality to it, but I definitely wouldn't call this just a gourmand perfume. It has a lot more complexity to it. I believe there's like a powdery violet in here that adds a little bit of a complexity to it. Then there's a woody dry down. There's a fruity kumquat. There's a lot going on here, and I really do love it. It stays on the skin a long time, the entire day. So it's one of those fragrances that you have to like the way it smells because it will stay on for quite a long time. It smells to me very elegant, very grown, very beautiful. I love layering this with white floral perfumes because I feel like it adds like a little bit of like a coziness to them. This is what I'd categorize to be a cozy vanilla fragrance, not necessarily a straight up gourmand perfume, but a cozy vanilla nonetheless. It's absolutely beautiful and it's very affordable as well. I think it's absolutely wonderful, and everyone that smells this on me gives me a compliment. So Haramain's Junoon Noir, this is gorgeous. So let's talk about something that's a little bit more unisex. This is Lattafa's Eternal Oud. Such a lovely perfume. I gifted this recently to a friend of mine, and he is absolutely obsessed with it. This is such an interesting perfume. Think a spiced ambery vanilla. Again, not your cookie cutter gourmand perfume. No, this is a spiced ambery vanilla with a bit of citrus at the top, but you definitely get like this like cozy, spicy, ambery vanilla with like a tiny hint of oud. It's just a beautiful fragrance. I really, really like it. This is especially wonderful when it's a little bit colder. So I would say, like, if you're wearing this fragrance in the summertime, this is probably suited for like maybe a little bit of like a darker, gloomy weather. Maybe in the nighttime, you can wear this when it's slightly chilly out. I wouldn't wear this in the straight up heat personally. Um, but I really, really do like it. I think that this is a very unique take on a vanilla. It's quite lovely and it can be worn by both men and women, in my opinion, and it's quite underrated. Not a lot of people talk about this one. Eternal Oud by Lattafa. This is a gorgeous fragrance that I very much love, and a lot of people really are drawn to this one. Okay, let's take it back to a more gourmand vanilla fragrance. This time I'm talking about Pistachio Skincare's perfume. This is their Pistachio Biscotti perfume, and I bought this on a whim, and I'm so glad I have this in my collection because this is a gorgeous pistachio fragrance. So think pistachio with a bit of cherry, which adds some complexity to it. A biscuit, kind of like a biscotti accord that's also lovely, layered with a really delectable vanilla. It smells very photorealistic. It's a little bit intense on the first spray, and then it dries down on the skin and you get this like really pretty nutty skin scent. I do think the fact that this does turn into a skin scent really helps this fragrance be suitable for the hot weather. This is a beautiful nutty fragrance to wear in the summertime, in my opinion, because it's not a heavy hitter. This is the type of fragrance I'd be comfortable wearing in the heat because it's a little bit on the lighter side. It's not going to overwhelm people. There are a few fragrances in my collection that do have a nutty accord that are definitely not fragrances I would wear in the summertime. This is not one of them. It's a very versatile perfume, and I really, really do like this one. The only caveat that I have with my bottle personally is, and I'm saying this because I want you to know about this in case you happen to order this fragrance, but when I bought this, it was kind of overfilled, so the sprayer wasn't working. I literally had to sit there and like spray it for like about 10 to 15 minutes just to get like enough like droplets out of there so I could like actually spray it properly because it was so full that it just wouldn't spray properly. So if that happens to you, it's fine. Just spray it. You'll get it. Now it works totally fine. Oh my gosh, I love that smell. It's so, so good. This literally smells like photorealistic biscotti. It's a beautiful gourmand vanilla fragrance. If you're looking for something just like a little bit different, you want that gourmand vanilla, but you don't want something that has been done before, I would say this is like a pretty unique take. I don't think I've ever seen a pistachio biscotti fragrance, especially around this price point. This is like about $45. It's very accessible and I really, really do like it. So this is Pistachio Skincare. I believe they have some other skincare products with this pistachio scent, but I have only tried the perfume and so far I really, really like it. I think this is a wonderful option, especially if you're interested in gourmand fragrances. Next up is a perfume that's marketed towards men, but I do think this is a unisex fragrance, and I think a lot of women would also enjoy this perfume a lot, and this is Lattafa's Liam. Yes, the name sounds very masculine, but I do strongly believe this is a lovely, versatile scent that anyone can wear. I mean, obviously anyone can wear any scent. I don't think fragrances should be very like gender specific. I think anyone should be able to wear whatever they want, but sometimes if you market a fragrance towards a specific gender, it kind of like helps people who are beginners get a sense of what works for them. But in this particular case, this works for everyone, in my opinion. It's a beautiful vanilla fragrance, has a little bit of a powderiness to it. It's one of those cozy vanillas that is not a gourmand. It's not a straight up gourmand. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's talk about the notes because there is a lot in here and it's a bit of a complex perfume. So let's start off with the top notes. We have cardamom, fig, and black tea. Then we have a mid of iris, vetiver, and labdanum. And then base of vanilla, sandalwood, tonka, and patchouli. This kind of smells to me The vanilla here is very similar to Junoon Noir by Haramain. So if you like Haramain, Junoon Noir, you will like this. But this one's different because it has less of a fruitiness to it and it's more aromatic because you have that fig and that black tea. But it's on, it's with a background of like this beautiful vanillic musk. It's really, really quite stunning. And if you like sandalwood, you'll also like this as well. It's such a cozy fragrance. I really like this, and I can easily see this being an all year round fragrance simply because there is a lightness to it. It's a light vanilla. I don't see this being an issue in the heat. It's really, really quite beautiful, and I do love it. So yeah, Liam, this is great. Like, it's like your perfect go-to vanilla fragrance. If you want one vanilla fragrance that will take you pretty much wherever you need to go, that's a subtle scent but still has a little bit of complexity to it, Liam is really, really beautiful. It's just one of those cozy vanillas, and who doesn't like a cozy vanilla? And right now, this one is around $35. Not bad at all. And I think it's one of my favorite vanillas currently. I've been wearing this one a lot. I really do like it. It's like your perfect, versatile little black dress kind of vanilla perfume. But yeah, that's it for this video. Those are all the vanilla fragrances I want to share today. Let me know if you want to see more iterations of this topic, or if you want to see other note-specific videos. I have done those in the past, and I can continue to do so depending on what notes you want me to cover. So thank you for watching till the end. I hope this was useful to you, and I'll see you next time. Bye.